The home office is now one of the most deliberately designed rooms in the house. Chances are, at least 3 things you're seeing were modern 2 years ago and are quietly making your home office look outdated today. The look that felt fresh, clean, and professional in 2023 has officially aged out. And the worst part? Today, 8 home office trends that are completely dead in 2026. The warmer, smarter look that's replacing them, and exactly how to fix your space without spending a fortune. And stick around until number 6. It's the trend almost every home office still has on the desk, right this second. And the research shows it's not just dated, it's quietly hurting how you feel, focus, and even sleep. Let's get into it. Dead trend number 1. The all-white sterile office. For 5 years, the dream home office was a blinding white box. White walls, white desk, white shelves, white everything. In 2026, designers are calling it what it always was: cold, clinical, and lifeless. The ultra-minimalist all-white office is officially fading. What's replacing it? Warm minimalism, clean lines and uncluttered surfaces, but with texture, warmth, and personality. The vibe is no longer operating room. It's calm, lived-in study. If your space looks like a hospital waiting room, you already know the fix, and it doesn't take a renovation. Dead trend number 2. The white laminate desk. On spindly metal legs. That glossy white laminate top on thin black or chrome legs was the default home office desk for nearly a decade. In 2026, it's the single biggest visual giveaway of an outdated setup. The industry is loud about this one. People are actively moving away from white laminate desks with metal frames toward materials that feel natural and grounded. The new standard? Solid wood. Walnut, white oak, ash, with visible grain. Heavily processed finishes are out. Natural grain is in. You don't need to replace your desk tomorrow. A warm wood-tone desk pad covers 80% of the surface and instantly drags your setup into 2026 for under $20. Dead trend 3. One cold, blue-white ceiling bulb. A single overhead light blasting cold 5000K daylight across your entire office is the most dated lighting setup in 2026 and the most fatiguing. The new approach is layered lighting. One ambient source, one focused task, light at your desk, and a touch of warm accent light. 3 layers, not one cold beam. Dead trend number 4. Cables everywhere. A tangle of cords spilling from the back of the desk used to be a real working professional badge. In 2026, it just looks cheap. The defining tech trend of the year is that technology disappears into the background. Hidden cables, integrated charging, ports tucked out of sight, minimal exposed wiring. The fix costs almost nothing. An under-desk cable tray and a few sleeves. This single change does more for a premium look than any expensive gadget you could buy. It's hidden cables. Dead trend number 5. RGB everything. The rainbow cycling RGB keyboard, mousepad, light strip, cooling fans, headphone stand, perfect for a gaming room, completely out of place in a professional setup. The 2026 move is restraint. Maybe one subtle warm accent, one soft bias light behind the monitor. That's it. Beyond looking dated, RGB is actually working against you on calls. It casts strange, shifting colors on your face that read as unprofessional. If you have RGB anywhere except a dedicated gaming setup, turn it off today. Your space will instantly look 5 years more current. Dead trend 6. The off-the-shelf wall art and faux neon sign. This is the one I told you to wait for. And it's not just dated. Research backs up why it matters. The motivational quote canvas, the live, laugh, work print, the faux neon hustle sign. They were everywhere, from 2020 to 2023. In 2026, they instantly cheapen a space. Why does this matter? beyond looks, because the research on workspace environment is genuinely striking. Workers in environments with natural, intentional design elements report 6% higher productivity, 15% more creativity, and 15% greater well-being. One study from the University of Technology, Sydney, found that adding indoor plants reduced workplace anxiety by 37% and depression by 58%. Generic mass-produced decor doesn't move any of those needles. One real, intentional piece does. The fix is simple. Take down the generic stuff today and replace it with one thing that actually means something to you. A framed print you love, a real plant, a single sculptural object. One intentional item beats 10 off-the-shelf ones, every single time. Dead trend number 7. The glass-top desk. The glass desk looked futuristic in 2020. In 2026, it shows every fingerprint, every smudge, every dust particle. It offers zero warmth, no natural texture, and it clashes hard with the warm materials direction of the year. If you have one, a warm desk pad covers most of the surface and softens the look, and when you're ready, replace it with a wood grain piece you'll actually enjoy. Dead trend number 8. The afterthought corner desk. The pandemic-era setup, a folding desk shoved into the corner of a guest room or a slice of the dining room, is officially over. The home office is now one of the most deliberately designed rooms in the house, even when it's small. Even without a dedicated room, you can zone the space, a defined work area, with a rug, a low shelf as a divider, intentional lighting that says, "This is the work zone." Intentional always beats accidental. A small office that feels designed beats a large one that feels improvised. So, out with the sterile white, the laminate desk, the cold cubicle light, the cable chaos, the RGB rainbow, the generic decor, the glass top, the afterthought corner. In with warmth, natural wood, layered light, hidden tech, intention, and calm. The 2026 home office isn't about spending more. It's about choosing less, but choosing it better. Pick 3 changes from this list and knock them out this weekend. If this saved you from looking dated, the next video breaks down 10 cheap upgrades that make your home office look ridiculously expensive, including the $5 fix that does more than most $1,000 setups. See you there.